Okay guys, back here at the off-grid tiny house. I am underneath the tiny house at the rear again, and I didn't get another bag of insulation yet to fill in the under the wheel wells yet, but everything else is filled in. I just came from that end of the front of the trailer all the way back, and I've been filling in these gaps with the leftover thermal pan. So I said, well, I might as well show that on camera, so here we are. So what I'll do is, I'm going to set up, I got my tripod with me this time, and what I do is I just take the thermal pan, hold it up, get a measurement basically, a guesstimate, we call it guesstimates here, but then I just take my snaps, cut it, again, nothing too crucial about the measurements. And then all I do is give it a little bend so the silver side's facing down. Either side facing out, doesn't matter. It's just preference of mine. And there you have it. Tucked in, filled in, so pretty much solid. And then once I go around with the silicone on the seams, and I might tape these, that's it. So let's do the next one. Okay, camera in position. So we got the piece. I just hold it up basically, just so it goes over the, it's over the length, just a little hair, wow, about a ½ an inch on either side. That way it has something to hold on to once it's pushed back flat inside the cavity. So we just give it a bend here, just by hand. It's pretty easy. Here, let me move the camera so you guys can see. Oh, sorry about that. So, okay, so you see how it's hanging there? Or maybe you don't. There you go. So, the bend I just did just gets pushed in, and there it is. Simple as that. That one had a better fit. This one was a little longer. So, let's do the other one. Let's see if you guys can see it. I can barely see it. Must be the glare of the sun. Well, whatever. So we'll see. Oh yeah, perfect. Don't have to cut anything. Just tuck that in. That overlaps the other two joints too, which is good. And then there it is. It's in. So we're on to the last one, guys, for the middle sections of the trailer. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yep, you can see it. So I have a wider piece, so I don't have to cut those strips, and I'll use that. And it's about here. Well, actually, overlapped about there. So we'll cut that. Went pretty smooth. I also got the thermal fan prepared for the rest of the for underneath the wheel well, so hopefully that goes pretty smooth. And yeah, that's it. So all set, guys. So as you can see now, it's all the way across and shining now. Oh, by the way, it's pretty warm now. Just here's a little tip. Take shelter under a trailer on those hot days if you're traveling, if you need to. Really nice under here. Nicely shaded, and I have a nice cross breeze. So if you ever had to take shelter from a storm or just one of those really hot days, and you really were out in the open and didn't have a place to go, but you saw a trailer, definitely take cover. I've been loving it under here because it's nice and cool. So Yeah, so I'm gonna head out to the hardware store, get a bag of insulation, and then in my next video coming up, I'll probably have this section done over here. This is gonna be pretty tough, guys. Here, I'll put the tripod right underneath so you can see what I'm dealing with. I have all this stuff in the way, full of grease, and I have to reach way up and do 8 cavities to insulate. So what I was thinking, what I told you guys last time in the other video, I believe, was I'm gonna do, see where my hand is, I'm gonna rip apart the rock salt and just make sure it goes in about an inch or more this way, so it's hanging over an inch that way, and also hanging over an inch inside of there, and then that way I can just do the middle sections, and then once I'm done with that, I can thermopan the middle and then go on the other side, on the outside of the trailer where these wheels are, on the other side of the wheels, and then to do smaller piece, fill in the rest of the cavity on the outside, which will be easier, and then thermopan it as well. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So as you can see, underneath the tiny house, it's kind of rusty. It's used, remember. So there's your little update for now, guys. It's getting very close to being done, so that's really good. I did break into the 3rd box of thermopan, so I will have leftovers, so that's not bad. And yeah, that's it for now, guys. We'll see you later. Hey guys, back at the house here. I brought my USB powered dollar store fan home to try it out, and I'm just trying to the wattage, see how much this runs off. So I got a USB 120 to USB. It says 3 watts, and then I'll switch the button over. 0 kilowatts hours. So it's 120 volts, 60 hertz, yep. Amp, 0. Watts, 0. Kilowatt hours. So this fan doesn't seem to be drawing too much. I'm guessing it's 3 watts, and then the amperage is so low that it's not even making a reading. So that's pretty cool. And this fan has really good blow for just being a small one. I can feel it from, oh, easily 3 feet away. Let's keep going. 4 feet away. Easy. I could probably go all the way to the wall, but I'm not going to. So that's kind of cool. I can plug that directly into my well, actually all of my inverters have a USB plug-in. So I'll have a nice fan blowing on me. A couple of them. I might even pick up another fan. That's pretty good. So now I know the rating of those guys, and I might actually go pick another one of those fans up. So yeah, that's pretty good. So there's a little update for you guys. Just trying out some of the products I'm going to be using off the grid at the tiny house. So there you go. Comment below.